Hello guys, you are welcome to the KJ Graphic Design channel. In last video we discussed about the artboard setup. As the third video, here I am going to discuss about the basic shapes in Adobe Illustrator. These basic shapes are really important if you are doing like logos. Other thing is you can learn about the selection tool and direct selection tool while discussing about these basic shapes. Okay, here I have opened A3 page and you can see the ruler around the page. Now let's see what are the basic shapes. Here you can see the rectangle tool. When you click and hold on that tool, you can see a list of more basic shapes. There you can see rectangle tool, ellipse tool, polygon tool, star tool and line segment tool. As the first basic shape, let's talk about the rectangle shape. You click on the rectangle shape, click and hold on the page and move the mouse point here and there. You can see different kind of rectangles are creating on the page. When you see the shape of rectangle you wanted, just release the mouse click. Now your rectangle shape has created. But if you want a proper square, you should press the shift in keyboard while you are moving the mouse point. After you got the square, just release the mouse point and shift after that. This is the square with similar sides. And if you want to create any rectangle according to your measurements, you can do that also. For that, when you are in rectangle tool, just click on the page once. You can see a small window is opening. There you can see the width and height with the unit. Here you can see the unit as inches. If you want to change that unit, you should change the unit of the ruler as we discussed in the previous video. Now I am going to change the width as 6 inches and the height as 2 inches. After that, click the OK button. Now you can see your rectangle has created according to your measurements. If you give similar numbers as the width and height, you will have a proper square. Now we have created 3 shapes. You can select and move them by using the selection tool. Like this. The shortcut for selection tool is letter V in the keyboard. Now let's see about the ellipse tool. Select the ellipse tool from the list and click and hold on the page and move the mouse point. You can see different kind of ellipse shapes are creating. Release the mouse click when you reach the ellipse shape you wanted. And if you want to draw a proper circle, click and move the mouse point with the shift. When you got the circle, just release the mouse click and the shift after that. This is the circle. Now you can select these shapes one by one by using the selection tool. Again, go to the ellipse tool and click on the page once. You can see the ellipse window. Give your measurements and click the OK button. You can see the shape you wanted. If you gave similar numbers to that width and height, you will have a proper circle. The next tool is Polygon tool. Click on that. When you click and move the mouse point on the page, you can see the shape is rotating. Just release the mouse point and try to do the same while pressing the shift. Now you can draw the shape without rotating. Now just click on the page once. You can see the polygon window. I'm going to change the radius as 3 inches and number of sides as 10. Now let's see what will happen. Click OK. You can see the different polygon shape. Okay, now I want more space to create other shapes. For that, you can go to the artboard tool and increase the size of the page as we have discussed in the previous video. Okay, now you think you want a triangle created. But a triangle is not in the list of basic shapes. Then how you can create a triangle? Let's see. You go to the polygon window and reduce the number of sides as 3 and click OK. Now you can see a triangle has created. When draw a star that is also behaving as the polygon tool, when you draw a star, it rotates normally. But we can draw a star without rotating. For that, you should press the shift while drawing, like this. Okay, you can open the star window by clicking on the page once. There you can see radius 1 and radius 2. Radius 1 is the radius of this external circle. Radius 2 is the radius of this internal circle. I'm changing radius 1 as 2 inches and radius 2 as 1 inch. Number of points as 10. Now click OK. Now you got a different star. I'm going to star window again and changing radius 1 as 3 inches and radius 2 as 2.7 inches with 20 points. Look at this. Like that, you can create many shapes with this star tool. Next one is line segment tool. You can create any straight line with this tool. Click on the page once and go to the line segment window. From that you can give a length and an angle to the line. I will give 6 inches with 45 degrees and OK. You can see the line with that angle. These are the basic shapes we created, and you can create many more. In next videos I am going to discuss how to create more shapes with other tools like pen tool. And we can discuss how to color them like this. So keep in touch with KJ Graphic Design channel. At the beginning I told I will explain about direct selection tool also. This is the direct selection tool. As we discussed before, by using selection tool we can select and move the shapes. But by using direct selection tool, you can select and move points separately. Like this. You can select any point and move. Not only points, you can select and move sides also. Like this. If you want to move a point, click on the point. If you want to move a side, you can click on that side and move. In circles also, you can select and move the points. And you can change the curves by moving these handles like this. You can see I am moving these handles and these curves are changing. If you want, you can select and move more than one point together. For that, you can press the Shift and select more than one point one by one. After that, you can move them together. After you select more than one point, you have to click on one point and move. When you move that point, other selected points also move together. As another method to move more than one point, you can click and drag the mouse point while covering those points, like this. After that, you can move them together. You can do the same thing for these every shapes. From next video, let's discuss how to add a color and an outline to a shape, and more about colors and outlines. So please subscribe, click the like and bell icons to keep in touch with next videos of KJ Graphic Design YouTube channel. Thank you.